What's so funny, TSM?
Disco Bob, yeah, let's go. Disco Bob, let's go. Tune in to Disco Bob, YouTube right now, let's go. Hey, Disco hard, I don't mean to flex so hard, but you tuning in with Disco Bob. Disco hard, I don't mean to flex so hard, but you tuning in with Disco Bob. Disco hard, I don't mean to flex so hard, but you tuning in with Disco Bob.
Oh, hello everyone. I hope everybody's awesome and safe out there. Well, this video is sort of like a tip of the day. The tip of the day. It's a first for me. First kind of video for me. And wanting to do videos like this. This video is about, like, me personally. A lot of you guys probably already know how to do this or probably know to do this. Like, say, when I buy something at the grocery store. If I buy something frozen and I buy something in the cooler at the grocery store, like, you know, like something that's got to keep frozen and something that's got to keep, you know, like in a cooler. What I usually do, I got to drive a little further away from the store. You know, I might live a little bit, like if I go to Walmart, it's a little bit of a drive, or Kroger. And there's one downtown, but a lot of times if I go to Walmart or go to another store, it's a little more of a drive. So what I usually do is, if, like, a lot of times if I'm getting dry goods in the grocery store, I get anything I need frozen or in a cooler last. That way it's kept in there. And when I go to get it, that buys me more time to keep everything's frozen or kept cool. So usually what I do, I'll bag it up myself or I'll ask the person to bag it. This is what I usually do when I have frozen and stuff in the cooler at the same time. You know, I'm home now, so I want to put, what I did was, while I was at the store, this is frozen Bob Evans sausage. It's frozen. And this is butter that's in the cooler. So this is in the freezer, this is in the cooler. So what I do to keep this butter cool, I put it in the same bag as the freezer stuff. You know, like all the freezer. There may be some times where you might not buy anything that's frozen. You may buy something that's out of the cooler. If you buy a couple things out of the cooler, you can put them together. You know, keep them both cold together. But I don't put the dry with, I put the freezer, keep this cool by putting it up against this because it's already froze. So that's what I do. So pretty much, you know, I'm going to put those in the freezer. I'm going to stick those in the freezer. So that's pretty much what I do to keep them cold. So then your butter's still cold from being on top of the, you know, being froze. So a lot of you guys probably already know this, you know, but like this is just an example. If you buy something frozen and out of a cooler, you always keep the stuff in a bag that's in the cooler and put it together with the frozen stuff, so you keep your keeps your stuff cold. So that's my little trick. I mean, if you're not buying anything, if you're just buying something that's frozen, then, you know, this pertains to stuff if you buy things out of the cooler and freezer. So you put them together. You may live a block away from the store. That's fine. You can get to the store quick. Or might live far away from the store. But this is a good trick if you live far away from the store. Keeping your cooler stuff, like anything that's out of a cooler, like milk or butter or eggs or anything. I always like keeping stuff in the same bag as the frozen stuff. But it's okay if you're just getting cooler stuff, then, you know. But this is just, that's my little trick, my little tip. You know, like I said, a lot of you guys probably already do this stuff. But, you know, already know to do this. But I didn't really know. I mean, going to the store all these years, I never really paid attention. But a lot of times I'll go to the grocery store, you know. But I started keeping cool frozen stuff with cooler stuff. So just to keep it colder, like if say I live 10 miles from Walmart, it'll still keep it cold, you know, regardless. So keep my butter or milk or any eggs or anything that's in the cooler cold with the frozen stuff. But if you got all cooler stuff, you put all the cooler stuff together, or put the frozen stuff together, but vice versa. So, hey, I hope this video helped some people, helped you guys. Like I said, a lot of you guys probably already know, but hey, I hope everybody has a good one. Thanks for watching. I appreciate every one of you guys' support. You guys are all awesome.
What's so funny, TSM?
You tuned in with the Disco Bob. Let's go, disco, go hard. You tuned in with the Disco Bob. Let's go, disco, go hard. You tuned in with the Disco Bob. Let's go, disco, go hard. You tuned in with the Disco Bob. Let's go, disco, go hard. You tuned in with the Disco Bob. Let's go, disco, go hard.